All right. So let's move on to the Rams, shall we?
Yep.
All right. Now, this was tough for me because I like Sean McVay. But Zach, you touched on this a minute ago. This may be going the wrong way.
Yeah, I think it is. He was energetic, had the team all fired up, took him to the Super Bowl, and it just seems to be going the other way last couple of seasons.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know enough about what they dealt with. Just to be transparent and honest, I don't know what was the reasoning behind it. Last year they missed the playoffs. They were what, 9-7? Is that right?
That sounds right.
Yeah, in the previous 2 years, I think they won the division. Obviously, they lost in the Super Bowl, and so this is another coach who I think this is his year to prove it or lose it. I think if they miss the playoffs again, I don't know how you can resurrect that confidence that a coach has to have for the buy-in. Guys start thinking this is just a mediocre program. They start looking for contracts elsewhere, and they don't really believe in what you're doing as much. And I think he has to win 9 or 10 games, and maybe not even just getting to the playoffs. But he might have to win a playoff game to reset the momentum and get things uh, moving back. If they get in the playoffs and they lose, I think the ship might start to sink. Um, but I got them right at the middle of the road, depending on what happens. You know, a game or two either way of 500, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I have them 7 wins, 7-9. They're not getting in the playoffs. I don't see them competing with the Seahawks and the Niners. They're just too good.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I like Sean McVay. What they're doing with the offense seems a little complicated because they have Sean McVay was calling the plays, but now he's brought in an offensive coordinator. But they still have a guy that runs. He's the running game coordinator, and another guy who's still the passing game coordinator. And the passing game coordinator is also the quarterback's coach. So I don't know how they figure that out. That they might have that mastered, but it just seems like you're doing a whole lot, and now they don't have as much talent. Whoever the GM there is, kind of put the whole team in a bad position when he started handing out all these contracts with all this guaranteed money.
The
And
Todd Gurley contract.
Gurley, Brandon Cooks is another one. He stopped producing the way he was when he got the contract. Jared Goff, obviously didn't produce the way he did the year before. And so you had all this money shuffled out, but now you've lost all these guys that you either cut because they weren't producing anymore and you want to go ahead and try to start to rebuild. Um, and when they got rid of Gurley, that was the indication to me that this is a soft rebuild and to not really expect much this year. I think the way the coaches, all that coaching stuff is working out, I think that's going to be like a trial run. There's probably some kind of agreement with the GM and McVay that like, hey, I put you in a bad spot here with the team. Let's just do the best we can this year. See what happens next year in free agency.
See, I don't. I mean, it's a good point, but I don't see a GM ever acknowledging that because I mean, if they're going to lose their job, they're going to blame it on the coach. And in my opinion, McVay's making that last ditch effort. He got rid of his OC and his DC to bring two new guys in. He's trying to spark something because I think he knows he's on the chopping block.
Yeah, and like I just mentioned a minute ago, I think it's apparent. And guys like McVay, he could go on to another team and build a Super Bowl program. He could be very capable, but you lose the buy-in, it's over. You lost the locker room. You'll never get it back. It doesn't matter what you do. You have to go somewhere else. So